Alright, today's review is going to be on Mass Effect Andromeda's Masked Sara Ryder, which is a Gamestop exclusive, provided you don't have a computer and can't go to Amazon.com. Outside of that, then I guess you're stuck going to GameStop. I have not picked up this game. I know it's getting pretty harsh criticism. I guess it's full of bugs, and that's really too bad considering how long it's been in development. You'd think it would have been like perfect by now. So I'm not sure how all that turns out, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to get any of these. On the back here you can see they have regular Sara Ryder, this masked one, and then another Sara Ryder in her N7 armor, and then some of the companions that you can have. I feel like maybe they could have had the blonde girl and the Turian instead of having doubles of other characters, and maybe that would have been a little better, because I can't see there being more of these, especially if the game isn't doing so hot. So I'm gonna assume they'll probably never make those other characters, but I don't know, maybe they will. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna get these, but then when I actually saw it, I don't know, I really like the helmet. I mean, it's hard to tell here, but I mean, that is like, you know, it's, the blue is really dark. Right here on the picture, it looks a little bit lighter, but it's this, you know, transparent plastic, and you can see through it, so you can see the face behind it. And I don't know, I guess I thought that was pretty cool. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. Alright, so here we have Ryder out of the package. My first little nitpicky complaint is that the feet are kind of uneven, or they're not like exactly flat, like on the floor. And Funko gives you these stands where they have a small peg and then like a fatter peg, and then for, you know, the holes on the bottom there's a smaller hole and then a bigger peg hole. But not all characters' legs are in a position where they can actually take advantage of both of those. So I can only get her on one, and I kind of feel like she's leaning towards the right. And I don't think it's a problem unless she starts falling over, because sometimes it'll be a while, but then you'll just have Funko Pop figures that are just like always toppling over, either they're falling backwards or whatever. So I don't know. I kind of wish maybe her feet were flatter. I can't even get. Okay, and then apparently this peg doesn't fit. I mean, that's clearly the bigger peg hole, so it should fit. There we go. Okay. Now she's leaning a little bit forward. Alright, whatever, it's fine, it should be no big deal. Anyways, but now that she's out of the box, you can see her eyes there. So I really like this, of having you know, translucent plastic, and on top of that, there's like a lot going on here with this figure. From the armor, which I'm going to assume is an actual armor that you can wear in the game, but there's a lot of detail going on there. You can see where I guess the white part's like actual armor, and then the blue part I guess is more like just the actual like pilot suit or whatever that she'd be wearing. So there's wrinkles there, you know, as it's all bunched up here on the leg. And she comes with a gun. Seems like it's supposed to be one of the more kind of like small, like automatic, like submachine guns, as opposed to like a rifle. And then on the back, you got a lot of stuff going on there too as well. I know the big deal with Mass Effect Andromeda is that you can jump now and you have a jetpack, but I don't see a jetpack, so I don't know. Maybe it just shoots out of her boots or something like that. But anyway, I think that's really cool. And for the helmet itself, it's also pretty neat. You got, I don't know what those holes are for, what they do. I've never worn like a pilot helmet or a space helmet before, but I think this all looks really, really cool. Yeah, so even though I don't have the game, I usually don't buy games when they're new, unless they're like super important to me or something like The Last Guardian. But I was waiting on that for like what, 8 years? I guess it's been 5 years, right? So since the last Mass Effect, I guess that's quite a while. So maybe I can understand people's disappointment, I suppose, if they were like waiting for so long and they just couldn't wait anymore, and then here it is, it's finally out, and then it's got like some kind of buggy animations or whatever it is. Outside of that, I mean, I don't know. It still seems like it's kind of a fun game, but maybe not worth picking up right away. But it's something that I thought about picking up. To be honest, I'm actually still kind of bitter about the ending of Mass Effect 3, which is kind of weird because I haven't thought about it in years, so I didn't realize I was still bitter about it until all the promotional stuff for this game started coming out. But then, you know, the more videos I watched, it seemed like it would be fun to play. So I feel like maybe I'd pick it up eventually. As far as the figure goes, this was kind of an easy decision. Like, I wanted it the moment I saw it. I just really like the helmet. That's what really sells it to me. Yeah, there's a lot of detail and stuff going on with the, you know, the body, because it's like an actual, like space suit of armor, that sort of deal, as opposed to just like plain clothes like other characters. But this helmet, I just think it looks really cool. Even if I didn't know what this was, I feel like I might have still picked it up. And my only problem is that these warped feet. Well, I guess they're not really warped. It's like they're that way on purpose. It's like she's supposed to be standing on, I don't know, something with a curve. And every time she keeps wanting to kind of come loose, I put her on this peg, and I barely move her, and she wants to slip right off. So I hope she's not going to keep like toppling over. But that's my only problem, and I don't know if that's all of them or just this one. I didn't want to go around to like so many Gamestops looking for it, you know. I just wanted to, I was just hoping it would be at the one that I went to, and it was, and so I just grabbed this one. I didn't really think about this, you know, whether it had any defects. Anyways, so that's like a tiny little complaint. I mean, it seems fine right there, like it's not really an issue. So I don't really take, I'm not really taking offense to it. But other than that, I think this is really kind of cool. I hope that maybe as time goes by, a handful more patches, they fix the game. I mean, a lot of games are buggy. Red Dead Redemption was like super buggy, and I remember I got that when it came out, and that was just all full of all kinds of crazy bugs, like crazy bugs. Kind of gave that a free pass, and same thing goes for Skyrim. I guess maybe BioWare kind of burned through a lot of its goodwill over the years, especially with Mass Effect 3, and maybe they used up all the last of their goodwill after Dragon Age Inquisition, although I liked that game. I thought it was fun. So maybe it's Mass Effect Andromeda's got to take all the heat. But hopefully they fix it soon for everyone that was looking forward to it and everyone that's already bought it. But as far as this figure goes, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I guess the real choices is between getting this one and the N7 armor one, and it's a toss-up. Like, N7 armor has always looked cool, but I just really like this helmet. I just think that's really awesome. So I would probably recommend this one between the two. I've actually never seen the N7 armor one in real life, so I don't know, maybe it looks great. But this one is the one that I went with. So I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.